Hello, we are still counting down our book launch of Romancing the Holidays, Volume 2. We are now 1 week out to the launch on September 22nd. You can still pre-order your ebooks now, and the paperback releases on release day, September 22nd. Last time, I gave you a sneak peek into our heroine's point of view, Genevieve St. Clair. And now today, you're gonna get a sneak peek of our hero, Dr. Marcus Kyle. And we'll get kind of an insight into whether or not Dr. Marcus Kyle is as monstrous as Genevieve believes him to be. Dr. Marcus Kyle loosened the first lug nut, keenly aware of Genevieve St. Clair watching, the weight of her knowing gray-green eyes nearly suffocating him. Friends called her Jen, just Jen, as if she wasn't the younger sister to Mona St. Clair, the newly sworn Lady Justice of the East Thornton Coven and a powerful witch in her own right. As if she hadn't belatedly dropped her levitation spell along with her lug wrench when he'd exited his car. As if she hadn't been foretelling the disturbing conclusion of his efforts to unify and empower the covens for several years now. Rumor had it, her visions had thus far never been anything but precisely accurate. In his mind, he'd imagined her pouty-lipped and petulant when he finally succeeded in uniting the covens. Their people would flourish, the earth would be nourished, and Genevieve St. Clair would choke on all her ill-interpreted visions of doom and gloom. In reality, coming face to face with the bearer of such catastrophic tidings was, in a word, unnerving. Her lips were quite pouty, actually, but her mien the furthest thing from petulant. She was remarkably self-contained. Her sharp eyes were watchful, but did not reveal the sentiments behind their gaze. Her mouth would compress, but whether those lips thinned with frustration or fear, he wasn't certain. Her efforts to mask both her emotions and identity revealed perhaps that she was cautious and clever, but why begin a ruse she couldn't possibly maintain? What if this was all a ruse? What were the chances of their meeting, of her being stranded on the same abandoned back road that connected his house to Camilla's on Halloween night being an accident? Then again, what if this was fate, and he allowed his fear and resentment of her vision spoil what could be divine intervention, the opportunity to prove to her that he was just a man, not the monster that her visions predicted him to be.